Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. I hope you are always healthy. This time we will discuss a very historic war, the Battle of Stalingrad. The Battle of Stalingrad is famous for the brutality and atrocities committed by both sides, as well as for its tremendous impact on the war itself. The Battle of Stalingrad is considered a turning point in World War II, where the German forces suffered a major defeat and triggered a series of events that led to Germany's eventual defeat in the war. So, without further ado, let's begin the discussion. The Battle of Stalingrad was a major battle of World War II in which Nazi Germany and its allies fought against the Soviet Union to gain control of the city of Stalingrad in southern Russia, near the Eastern European border. In June 1942, the German Wehrmacht launched their second summer campaign against the Soviet Union, known as Operation Blue. Operation Blue was aimed at southern Russia with the goal of capturing the oil fields in Baku, Azerbaijan, and Grozny, Chechnya. The invading German forces were divided into two groups, with Army Group A assigned to attack the Caucasus and Army Group B directed towards the Volga River and the city of Stalingrad. The German attack to conquer Stalingrad began in the late summer of 1942, using the German 6th Army and elements of the 4th Panzer Army. The attack was supported by intensive bombing by the Air Force that reduced many cities to rubble. The battle turned into a building-to-building fight, and both sides sent reinforcements to the city. Germany briefly succeeded in pushing back Soviet forces and taking a narrow zone along the western bank of the Volga River at a great cost. The Red Army chose to retreat due to their failure to create a new defensive line to counter the rapid advance of the German troops. However, suddenly the Soviet forces that were retreating were ordered by Stalin to defend Stalingrad, which literally means Stalin's city. In addition to being named after Stalin, Stalingrad was also important as the largest industrial city on the banks of the Volga River. If Stalingrad fell to the Germans, it would have facilitated the German advance towards the Caucasus, which had large oil reserves and would have made it difficult for the United States to send aid to the Soviet Union. The German High Command was unaware that Stalin had gathered reinforcements to destroy the German forces in a winter campaign. On November 19, 1942, when the snow began to fall, the Red Army launched Operation Uranus, a two-pronged attack aimed at small Romanian and Hungarian forces guarding the 6th German Army on the flanks of the assaulted areas. The German forces were cut off and surrounded in the Stalingrad area. Adolf Hitler ordered his troops to stay in Stalingrad and not attempt to break out. Instead, efforts were made to supply the troops by air and to break the siege from outside. Other efforts were also made by Germany to free its trapped troops. Germany sent the Don Group Army led by Erich von Manstein, a brilliant German strategist. The assistance initially aimed to try to recapture Stalingrad from the Soviets, but it turned to open the way out for the trapped German troops. However, the effort was eventually stopped by the Soviet reinforcements at Kotelnikov. Finally, when faced with the possibility of being trapped, Erich von Manstein withdrew his troops and left his comrades in Stalingrad to await their fate. Until January 30, 1943, the Red Army led by Georgy Zhukov launched a massive attack on Stalingrad and quickly rolled over the exhausted, hungry, and diseased Axis forces. 2 days later, the remaining 90,000 German soldiers surrendered along with their highest-ranking officer, Friedrich von Paulus. And that's the wrap-up of the terrible story of the Battle of Stalingrad. Thank you for watching our video on the Battle of Stalingrad. We hope this video has provided useful information and added to your knowledge of the history of World War II. Don't forget to watch our other history videos and see you soon.